I think when you look at the training tools for the buy counter, they're really strong. That is one of the most challenging things that we do. Maintaining the relationships with our customers who sell to us is, it's the cornerstone of our business. They are our vendors. And so having the tools that we have from the corporate office, it's a great place to start. But what I would say the most important thing is constant contact with your regional operations managers, with the buying directors, with our style guides, with the people who head that up in the office. When you have questions, anything from scripting to how do I price this to should I authenticate that, I do think the tools are there. I think that people need to be self-starting and using them. I think people need to have a sense of accountability with stepping up and getting information if they're not certain about something.
During the initial training, we got a lot of tools on how the buying process works. In ongoing training and just in terms of material that we get from our franchisor, it really gives us what we need to run the buying organization. We have a label guide, we have a lot of other online resources, we have access to, again, our regional operations manager or other associates at the corporate level or fellow franchisees that we can ask, how would you price this? There are lots of tools available. The buying side was probably something I was a little bit hesitant or maybe even skeptical about before we opened, because I was thinking, who's going to bring us items? But people will come if you advertise, because our value proposition of paying cash on the spot is just something that's very powerful.
Handling the buy counter correctly, coming from the corporate world, I knew how to dress for work every day. I didn't know how to buy for every type of person that's out there. I had my regional operations manager in my store within 3 days of buying my existing store and being taught what to look for, what to buy, how to buy it, what's in style. We get quarterly newsletters of what to buy and what's in style and what's coming out. And the training continues. It's not just the training that's right there at the beginning. The training goes on, and we're provided continually with tools to do it. And that was one of my biggest struggles, was learning how to buy for everybody. But now I feel like anybody can walk in the store, and with the training that I've got, I can dress anybody and they're happy when they leave and they're comfortable in what they're wearing.
And then there's me. I don't do women's clothing, never have, never.
But you can sell a purse to anybody.
But I can sell the purse, I can do the accessories, and believe it or not, with the training, actually I can buy clothes pretty well. So anybody can do it with the program.
Well, I'm a man, and so I don't do any buying. I subscribe to the Warren Buffett theory of management, which is you find the very best people you can, you put them in place, you trust them, you get out of their way. So I do that, and we've been very successful doing that. And having said that, I understand that sometimes it's difficult to find really good people. But when you do, it's amazing. Now, I don't buy, and they do an excellent job of it, and I leave that to them. There's a business in Closementor and there's a store in Closementor, and I do less in terms of the details of the store and more in terms of details of the business, and I leave the details of the store more to my wife.
I feel we are given the right tools to handle the buy counter. I know that there's a lot that goes into buying, there's a lot of learning that goes along with it, but being able to have the tools handed to us, the guides, the showing the labels, being updated, all the information, and having the POS system there to be able to transition and go through the process very fast and streamlined makes it much more efficient than trying to struggle and research every brand as they come in.
The store is provided with a lot of great tools that they use at the buy counter on a daily basis. Buy counter in a resale store is equally, if not even more important than the cash registers and the point of sale counter. If you don't have that wonderful product coming in and you're not making the process efficient, smooth, quick, you might turn away some people. And the franchise has set up the buy counter in a way that it moves efficiently, it moves quickly. The point of sale system is very intuitive to how the process runs as well. And it all in all makes the experience for the customer easy. And because of that, you get more customers that return to sell you great items. And in addition, you get those customers to also stay in your store and shop your store, because the efficiency is there and it doesn't make them feel that they need to leave your store.